Believe it or not, it's time for the stream. Grab some snacks and your coffee. Sometimes I game or I make art. What will it be? Believe it or not, we are live. Hello everybody. Good morning. Happy Saturday. You're right, the virtual deck is in a bit of a mood. What the hell? Honestly, Two of Swords for me isn't that bad, because like Two of Swords sounds scary, but it really just means on the daily I might have a tough decision to make later. Which makes sense because Alyssa has now realized I have to change up my dinner Hobbits-Giving plans. So like, could be that. Could just be that. That's okay. I'm gonna find the best Hobbits-Giving dinner you've ever seen. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you've had a lovely start to your weekend. Lyra Box, welcome. King of Swords reversed. Okay, but here's the thing with you guys. I see Echo's got the Justice reversed too. Look up the reversals. I always say they're way less straightforward than the upright cards. They can mean so many things. Definitely being a bit mean today. They do seem a bit rough. They do. Hi, Alex. Hello. Rick, welcome. No card. Today sucks. I'm hella cranky. No. Oh, man. I love the Chariot card. That sucks. Hi, Jack. Welcome. How is everyone doing? The big exciting thing happening in my life today is I'm prepping for Hobbits-Giving. As soon as stream is over, I'm going to go out grocery shopping and collect ingredients to bake and cook some things. And yeah, I have to rethink my dinner plans, so that'll be interesting. But that's okay. It's going to be wonderful. Hobbits-Giving. Yes! For those that didn't hear, because I forgot if I mentioned it on Thursday or not, yesterday, Alex and I went to go pick up a walking pad. So we officially have a walking pad. And I was thinking about the logistics of it this morning, where I also plan on dressing like a hobbit for Hobbits-Giving. And I think that means I'm going to have my boots on, because I'm not going to walk on the walking pad barefoot unless I truly want to be like a hobbit. But like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go on the walking pad for fucking 5 miles barefoot throughout the day. So I think I'm going to have to put on boots. And then I was like, would it be stupid for me to stream if I'm in like my hiking boots, or do I wear like my Oxfords? Like, what am I going to do? So that's what this afternoon is going to be for me. Today is just a cheeky little, we're going to do crosswords, just hang out, have a chill time. And then my afternoon and evening is going to be figuring out the rest of that shit. But I would love to hear if anyone is going to join for Hobbits-Giving. Obviously feel free to, you don't have to do the whole food thing. That's just for fun if you want to. But, you know, anyone's welcome to come in the Discord and join the films. But if anyone is making food for it, I would love to hear what y'all are making. I have made my elderberry syrup for afternoon tea. And might I say, I did a fucking fantastic job. Guys, elderberry syrup in your tea is like, that's so good. I'm going to be sad when it runs out. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll be making tomato soup for dinner today if anyone is curious. Oh. See, soup is a good idea because I could make that today and have leftovers tomorrow. That's the thing. I have to get creative with everything. Has to be able to be prepped so that I either microwave it or I can like throw it in the oven like 30 minutes and then just like go and watch the film with you guys. Soup's a good idea. Tasty Jack, it is. Yeah, like I could make a tomato soup with like a grilled cheese or something. That'd be nice. Have Alex glue some hair onto your legs so you can make it proper Hobbit-esque. I did think about, here's the thing, if I'm really doing Hobbits-Giving, I could just walk it barefoot. But that sounds like hell. I might get like the nastiest calluses. I'm already picking up running again, quite seriously. As in, you guys know how like runners' feet are normally disgusting. Now, when I used to race, not to toot my own horn, I never had that problem. But I feel like going barefoot on a walking pad would definitely like... I'm talking about my feet! Oh no! Pluranko, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders! How are you doing? Here, wait, mods, can we give Pluranko a little shout out? Not the feet raid. Didn't this happen before? Weren't we talking about something disgusting and like someone rated us and it was bad? Oh no. If you need to know, we're talking about Hobbits-Giving tomorrow. Hence the feet, like Hobbit feet. I'm not weird, I promise. Thank you for the shout out, guys. I'm talking about my feet. No, wait, I promise. Pluranko, how are you doing? I saw when I was getting ready, you guys were doing Resident Evil. How is the run going? With those fun fixed camera angles. Let's go. It's a good cover-up story, definitely about Hobbits-Giving. That's going to be it now. Anytime you're talking about your feet and someone is like, what the hell's going on? Just say, I'm talking about Hobbits. They can't fault you for that. They can't get you for that. But in all seriousness, that is what we're talking about. Shugston, hello, Footsy Wootsies. Idla, Pluranka, welcome in, guys. What is this Hobbits-Giving? So, Shugston, it is a new annual event that we're going to be doing in this community where every year around American Thanksgiving, this year it's going to be tomorrow, we're going to be watching all 3 extended editions of one of the Middle-earth trilogies. So for this year, tomorrow, it's going to be the Hobbit trilogy. Next year, it'll be the Lord of the Rings trilogies. And we eat like a Hobbit for the day. So I have like a little poster with the menu and stuff. Menu as in like the meal times, and we can all eat like a Hobbit together. I will also be dressing like a Hobbit. And I intend to walk on a walking pad anytime the company is also walking in the film. Hence me talking about my feet, wondering, I didn't think the logistics through where I might stream with like my fucking hiking boots on. Cause I was like, well, wait a minute, if I'm being a Hobbit, I'd be barefoot. And I don't want to walk 5 miles barefoot. I feel like that'd be disgusting. Like, so I don't know. I'm figuring that out. I got to change up my dinner plans. We're talking about our food. Yeah, I'd love to hear what y'all think. I see Tyson's here. Hi, Ty. Welcome in. Hobbits-Giving is catered by Costco. I might have to make a Costco run today, TBH. I think after this, I'll be running around to like 3 different grocery stores. I always talk about something weird as well when someone raids, no worries. That's a hell of a topic, isn't it? Do love me some Hobbits? Hell yeah. I heard something about weird chatnings. Yep. It's nothing. Hope you've grown your foot beard out as well. Thankfully, no. If I'm being really honest, because I talked about this last time, whenever we were talking about makeup and how I really have no eyelashes, the only bit of eyelashes you can see are because I'm wearing mascara right now. My body hair, like on my feet and stuff, it's blonde. It's as blonde as can be, which is kind of nice because it means I don't need to manicure that, which is awesome because I'm lazy. And I wouldn't otherwise. Resident Evil is going actually pretty well. It's a surprisingly tiring game. I like puzzles, but it's a huge constant puzzling. Oh, the constant puzzling gets to me. I've kind of heard that. I think you guys know probably Dear Disney is a friend of the stream. She was playing it recently, and I think she actually kind of like skipped. Like she was gonna play all the Resident Evil games leading up until Resident Evil 9. And I think she got like halfway through 1 and she was like, I'm done. She skipped it. Let me go back, and I think I missed 1 or 2 other messages real quick. I'll probably be in and out on Hobbits-Giving. I don't have any social plans, but I do have a whole ass list of errands. Oh yeah, listen, if anyone is able to sit here for the full like 10 hours, I'm going to be amazed, honestly. Don't worry. I understand. This is just a fun event for people. If you just have it on in the background, if you're in and out, if you're only able to join for a little bit, this is just something that we can all do to celebrate and I think like look forward to something in the fall season together. Tomato soup and you're a psychopath if that's your standalone dinner. I agree. Okay, I think I'm mostly caught up. Walk 5 miles barefoot. Crazy? I think you crazy. Also, hello. I don't know if I got that in me. Glue some fake fur on the top of your hiking boots so it's just commercial Hobbit feet. Alex and I have talked about, because next year for Ren Fair, we were Hobbits for Ren Fair this last, like 2 weeks ago when we went. We are thinking about, for next year, making our own like prosthetic Hobbit feet. So they function as foot protection. So we're not walking at a Ren Fair like barefoot, right? But we look like it. And we got like the proper big hairy feet. That'd be kind of fun, right? I can't wait until the food plan and the walking plan combine in an unholy fashion. No! The full and bloated Alyssa has to start huffing away on the step machine, wondering why this is her life. I did it to myself. We should have a counter of how many times tomorrow I say I did this to myself. Like, I did this. This is the worst. Oh my God. My big toes are kind of hairy. Honestly, Shungston, mine kind of are too. But they're blonde, so I'm blessed. I feel you. I'm really am blessed because honestly, half of my family is Italian and Greek, and I really could have ended up with a bigger hair problem. But as my hairdresser says, I won the hair lottery, and that was great. That was great. very, very lucky because I'm lazy. Is this a challenge? It could be. I too am blonde. Wait. Shungston, you new to chat. I feel like I can't just ask you if your toe hair is blonde. You know what I'm saying? I can't just ask a stranger that. So I'm not. I'm not going to say that. But hello, fellow blonde blonde-haired purse. I don't know, man. I'm doing so bad with this raid, guys. I'm doing so bad. I feel like I can't just ask you if your toe hair is blonde. It's true! You can't just ask people that! So I won't. Post them on WikiFeet? Stop. Stop. I'm part Hobbit? Hell yeah. That's how it should be. Oh no, not sitting for 10 hours. 10 hours watching great comfort, cozy stuff. My feet, including my big toes, are very hairy. But unlike a Hobbit's, they're very small. I own 2 pairs of women's shoes because men's sizes don't have small enough. So really? Rick, that's kind of surprising. Or like, wow. That's cool though. It's kind of nice that you know that you can buy women's shoes, if I'm being honest. There's been times when I've been thrifting and I'll see like, if anyone's curious, I have big feet for a woman. I'm a size 10 typically. So like, could be worse. But generally speaking, on the larger side. Just like my head, I wear an extra large fucking hat size, whatever. There are times when I see like a men's shoe and it's like a men's 7 and I'm like, I really like those boots though. What if I could do that? Men have the coolest boots. I really sometimes want the boots that men have. And when I'm thrifting, I'm like, maybe it'll fit anyway. But I've never actually tried. Are we talking feet with the Raiders? No! Alex, we were talking about Hobbit shit, and it's turned into this. This isn't my fault. This is the most intimate stream yet. No! This is not my fault. I had to check. Yes, they're blonde. Okay, Shugston, then you're like me too. We're in the same boat, man. Let's go. Alex, describe your foot hair. Quantity, color, quality. Why are we doing this? Oh my God. Do you guys think Hobbits actually talk about this? Do you think they ever like they sit around and they're like, man, I wish my feet hair and toe hair were blonde, or like, yeah, I had a really tough time. Like, you know, when you have a bad hair day, maybe they have like a bad foot hair day. Do they pay attention to that? Oh my God, I'm fucking crying. To be honest, not very hairy. Not that you asked her. Oh no! Oh my God. Literally 80% of the raiders are already sketchy regs. This is true. They know what they're getting into. Oh my God. This is honestly peak content. Oh my God. They're used to it, I hope. My shoe size is 7.5 US women's? No, it's not. Rick, don't. Are you telling me I have bigger feet than you? Don't. I can't handle that identity crisis. You're actually going to make me cry. How tall are you? Because I feel like the feet and hand thing, it's like a ratio thing, right? I'm tall. I'm 5'9". And I feel like my size 10 feet are like okay for me, no? Technically 100% of my shoes are women's shoes. I only own 2 pairs. That's honestly fair. I get that. I own way less pairs than I feel like a lot of women. I bet hobbits style their foot hair. They probably do, right? Maybe sometimes they even braid it or something. Get a little cute. You know what I mean? For like the solstice season or something. How do you stay upright? Think they ever get feet hair envy? Maybe? Maybe. Don't people get hair envy when people get like really thick hair? Like if they braid it and they could have like a nice thick braid versus if it's thinner. Isn't that a thing? So probably. Poorly. Like a reverse pyramid. Disney, how is your toe hair? Sunny, no! Guys, I promise we're not talking about feet hair for any weird reasons. Okay, Rick, you're also 5'9". Okay. Oh, I feel a little bad about my shoe size now. I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy. That's crazy pants. They say nicotine stunts your growth, but they never specify to where. Sunny, same question. Why are we talking about Disney's toe hair? Nothing wrong with toe hair. Okay, I need to explain. We're talking about Hobbits-Giving tomorrow. There's nothing wrong with your kickers. Thanks, Alex. But you have to say that. I'm married to you. I'm shorter than you with a 9.5 feet, Alyssa. All right, thank God. So you're saying it's normal. I can't wait to compare feet sizes at Sketchy Guns. Okay, let me explain. We're talking about Hobbits-Giving is tomorrow. Join the Discord if you're not there. I'm dressing like a hobbit. I'm eating like a hobbit. I'm walking when the hobbit and the company walks, okay? And then the discussion came up with if I'm dressing like a hobbit, I had the thought this morning of, do I need to wear like tennis shoes or hiking boots? Which would very obviously clash with the hobbit outfit. But also if I'm walking on a walking pad for like 5 miles, I don't want to do that barefoot because that's disgusting and I think would hurt or like leave calluses or some shit, right? And then we started talking about feet and then I got rated and then we started talking about what colors the hair on your feet. And I've lost control. I've lost all control of my life. And now we're asking everyone what their feet look like, I guess. So that's where we are now. Deedla! Enjoying the foot discussion? Step on the follow button below. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Echo, I literally just woke up. I can't with this right now. Disney, no, it's good. It's good. I'm also having a bit of a crisis with my foot size, but I'm coming to terms with it. It's okay. I have an average sized foot for my height, men's 11 or 12, depending an average foot hair, but I have massive arches. I could shelter from the rain under my arches. Oh my God. I had a horrible dream about you and Alex. What was it? Uh-oh. We need to do a matching game, match the user to the foot pick. I feel like that would attract the worst kind of person in Twitch, would it not? I feel like people would come in here. We'd have to have fingers on the ban button at all times. So anyways, that's Hobbits-Giving. Let's pivot this a bit. What kind of food are you going to be eating? I do have my outfit picked out. That's going to be good. My footsies are quite ugly. Luckily, I stow them away most of the time. I'm not going to lie. I do think I have cute feet. Not that I want anyone looking at my feet. Don't look at my feet. Don't. But yeah, I like my feet. Conversely, I like my hand. I'm not showing the dogs. I like my hands, but you know what I hate is my nail beds. Look at my nail beds. They're like squares. Look at this. What the fuck is that? I don't know why my hands look like this. That's why I grew up, like I let my nails grow a little bit to give the illusion of like they look better, but my hands are Is anyone having chicken feet? Alyssa would get 1,000 new subs instantly, quit the next day. Doubt. X for doubt. I had a dream Alex passed in a horrible accident. You avoided mourning and I was trying to help you. Legit woke up with tears in my eyes. You don't have those like premonition dreams, do you? Please don't put that evil on me. That's so sad. Oh my god. Only I'm allowed to say that in chat. True. I won't join as much on the food thing due to the time difference. I might just get some popcorn or something. Hey, that's totally fair. That's totally fair. I think it's gonna be a fun gimmick for me, and maybe some of you can live vicariously through me. But yeah, even just having like popcorn or like fun snacks or like even if it's just one meal, that's still like that's participating, and I'm happy. I'm happy about it. How do we not look at your feet after the intimate soul bearing chat? I'm just saying, whenever we do sketchy con, if I see you all kind of chatting with me and then you're like, I know you're gonna be looking at my feet now. My big blonde feet. Also, it's hard to snack when I'm busy chatting. That's very fair. I don't know how I'm gonna eat so much and chat with you, because like Hobbits, it's gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like talking into a mic and walking. Oh my god, what if it gets embarrassing and I'm like trying to breathe and talk? I don't think so. I walk and run pretty often now. I feel like my heart health can handle this. Right, Alex? It was a horrible dream? Yeah, it is. My right foot's middle toe is longer than all the other toes. Jack, I gotta be honest, when you joined the stream a year ago, did you think that we'd be talking about your right middle toe like this ever? This is crazy. This is craziness. My left foot has a regular sized middle toe though. It hasn't impacted me at all. I wish I could rat out some special government benefits or something, but alas. Is mine like that? No. Mine are not like that. Soul bearing? That's so funny. Jesus Christ. I mean, specifically, no. But I'm an oversharer to the extreme, so this is really the least of what I'm capable of. I honestly kind of love that. I kind of love that, Jack. I love oversharing. Well, no, I do. I don't know. I don't really know where the line is with oversharing, because I'm going to be honest. The older I get, the more I kind of realize that, like, okay, privacy is important. There's a level of privacy. But I feel like, Jack, you're not stepping that line. And on the flip side of that coin, also sharing is good. It makes people feel less alone. I think there's something with sharing with like, in my case, when I share a lot, there's something empowering about it, as well as I find that other people will sometimes find comfort in that and like camaraderie. But obviously there's some things where like privacy is important, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. There's so much feet discussion today. I think I'm going to need to wake up more. Disney, you missed the raid. You missed the whole, how it started was very important. We should have a charity stream for Hi-Fi Jack. Yeah, for the Longer Middle Toe Awareness Foundation. The LMTAF. Yep. Steppin' with the feetsies. Agreed, I'm slightly off balance at all times. It's ruining my life. God. Wow, this is incredible, guys. Incredible. If that isn't good advertising for Hobbits-Giving, I don't know what is. If you're not in the Discord already, here, I'll do this little... All of this will be done in the Discord. I do intend to go live tomorrow, maybe like the 30 minutes before it starts. Just so that way people can have like notifications on Twitch, or I don't know if people are interested, they can come in and find it, and then we'll all kind of go to the Discord from there and we'll start. But yeah, that's going to be it. It's going to be a great time. And yeah, I was telling a new friend once that people tend to open up to me, and she said, well, it's not one side. You start by opening up and that encourages them to open up. It's reciprocal. Yes, I completely agree, which is true. I just don't have a face that people love to trauma dump at. Oh, interesting, really? Huh. Do I? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I've always been that friend. Honestly, Jack, you know what it is? I bet it's the Scorpio in us. I feel like I've always been the friend that listens to friends' problems, then I give advice. And something I like to do, and it's a fine line to walk because it's like, I will tell stories of things I'm going through or ways I felt or ways I can relate to said situation. And I don't want it to sound like I'm inserting myself into their problem or like, oh, let me take the attention, but more like, hey, here's how I can relate to you. I want you to know that, I've maybe been through something similar, so you have like a safe space with me, right? And there's a fine line to walk with that, but I get you. I do that too. So Hobbits-Giving is going to be a Discord stage thing. Yes, that is. I think that's the best way to do it, especially because I feel like the Vivitch, which for those that don't know was our last watch party. We typically do watch parties over in the Discord. We used to do them on Twitch, but hold up. Okay. We used to do them on Twitch, but there was also like, it was really hard to coordinate audio. There was a bit of a delay that I think was annoying for most of the viewers, or like, it was just a pain in the butt. But I do like doing watch parties where I stream it like this. And again, it feels like you're sitting on the couch with me, hanging out, where like, I'm able to talk to you. There's a chat where I can interact with you all. Hence why I'm dressing up for it and doing the food shtick and all that. So I do think the Discord stage thing is probably how we're going to do this stuff from here on out. Unless Twitch like brings back watch parties or something, which would be fucking amazing. But I don't believe in them to do that. All grandmas want to talk with me. I get grandma lore dumps almost weekly. Really? I want grandma lore dumps? Idla, what's the craziest grandma lore dump you've ever gotten? Because let me tell you, at one point, my grandfather, before he passed away, this is my great-grandfather. I knew him. He passed when I was a senior in high school, so I got to talk with him like quite a bit. He was a cool-ass dude, man. He was sharp until the end. I love him. And then he started opening up more about his World War II stories before he passed. And because I was more of a knowledgeable adult, I could also ask him more like appropriate questions. Be like, so what exactly happened with this? Did you guys know he lived? He was stationed in India for 2 years for World War II, among many other places. And when he was in India, he had a pet monkey. And he's got pictures of him with his little monkey on him, like Momo from Avatar. That's so fucking cool, dude. Yeah, lore dumps are sick. Justice for Disney, let's go. This again walks away. Hi, Pimp. All homeless and creepos target me like I'm magnetic. No. Maybe I just have a kind of face that they know, and I won't tell them to F off. True, I have a hard time with that. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's something I want to honestly get better at. I was telling Alex I want to get better at like protecting my boundaries, both like in real life and online. And actually, I think in the last couple months, I have gotten better at that. We'll see if I maintain it. But yeah, I feel you, Rick. It's hard. Four of Pentacles reverse. Lots of reversals today. My girlfriend has the face that people trauma dump at. Doesn't matter who, what, when, or where. Stranger in the grocery store? She'll learn that they've had dark thoughts. She works in that industry. I'm not sure if the industry built that face or if she was built for the industry, chicken or egg situation. Yeah. I wonder honestly if it's a bit of both, but you're right. If she is around that all the time, it's probably a bit of a nurturing scenario too, where like she's so used to that and she's so trained for that. I think it's kind of like, honestly, with my education degree and having been in so many like mentor and educator type of roles, I don't think it's surprising. It's a little disheartening if I'm being honest, but more than once I've been told on here I give off teacher vibes. Or like, oh, Alyssa, you remind me of my 5th grade teacher. And also, I'm like, really? I also, hey, it's Smooch! Smooch, thank you so much for the 11 months. Welcome, welcome. You missed all the foot discussion, man. That was crazy. But yeah, I definitely get told like, oh, you remind me of like my 5th grade teacher. And I'm like, really? 5th grade teacher, huh? I say fuck all the time and I remind you of a 5th grade teacher. But I think there's just something about me. I told Alex this and Alex was like, well, yeah, you do give off like a very teacher vibe. It's like the way you speak. It's the way you explain things. It's the way you kind of carry yourself. And I do think some of it is like a molding from just like being in that situation for probably like a decade. I know I didn't teach that long, but I was in teacher and leadership positions. Oh, wait. Ah! Shit. Wow. Okay, that's something. Holy shit. I was in teacher and leadership positions since high school. So I had been doing it for a very long time at that point. A very long time. I don't know if Alex told you, but Molly is for sure having surgery Tuesday. We're crossing all the things to get the best scenario on what the tumor is. Ah! Disney, I wish you guys all the best. All the best. Having surgery Tuesday, probably Tuesday morning, right? They normally start surgeries earlier in the morning. Does that mean like... Oh, no, I'm not. I also gotta tell you guys, gang, I'm not streaming on Tuesday. Tuesday is when I leave to travel for Thanksgiving. I'll talk to you more about that later. I was gonna say we might know by my stream Tuesday, like if she's out of surgery. Can you update us? Let us know, because I won't be streaming for like most of that week then. So I want to know what's going on. Oh my god, my dad had a pet monkey too. Are you serious? No way. Where? I feel like in India that makes more sense because so my sister-in-law married into a Nepali family. I know some of you guys know this, but for the uninitiated. And they went to Nepal this last October. She spent like a month in Nepal. And apparently, in just like that area of the world, monkeys are really common. Like they have a lot of monkey temples and shrines. And people just go in and there's monkeys like all around the street and they'll just come up and like ask you for food and shit. So it kind of makes sense that he had a pet monkey when he was stationed in India. But also, did your dad just have a pet monkey? Because that's sick. Yay, surgery, fingers crossed. Yeah, she'd been eating. One grandma told me about their daughter's life in detail. That kid definitely had a free spirit, to say at least. Yeah, that's kind of cool, though. Queen of Cups reversed. We got a lot of reversals. I'm so sorry I had to cool off. I was so pissed. Wait, what happened? It wasn't my husband this time? I know. I hope everything's okay. Uh-oh. I hope you're good, Smooch. Sorry. That reminds me, I saw you scolding someone for the Dirty Dirt Boy YouTube short correcting their grammar. Oh, yeah. Well, okay, here's the thing, Jack. They were being a bitch. And people have called me idiot before on YouTube. And, like, that's fine. I'll post, like, a funny haha. But if they're calling my husband dumb, and also tangentially they were calling Dim dumb, and they're not at all, I just don't need to put up with that shit. And it's another thing, too. Sometimes people will call me like, haha, that's so stupid. But it's like, even slightly, if it's laughing with us, then it's like, all right, that's fine. I'm like, I understand I'm the butt of people's jokes. You know what I mean? At an expense. And like, that's fine. Phil and I saw that too. But yeah, if you're just gonna go, listen, if you're just gonna go and be mean, and you're gonna hide behind the anonymity of the internet, then like, fuck it. I'm gonna stand up for people that I love and like, don't fucking do that. There's actually 2 YouTubers that I watch that some of the first YouTubers that I saw do this. And I really admire them for this, where they'll clap back at a comment and just be like, hey, actually, maybe do your research, or maybe, you know, what are you doing with this comment? And then it's like, I don't know. And then I'll just let it lie. And if they have anything else to say, I've said my piece. But don't just be a jerk to people for no reason. If it's me, it's one thing. If you're going to say that about fucking Alex and other people in my community, step off. Don't just hide behind internet comments. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's my piece with it. I'm going to protect myself and the people I love, damn it. It's stupid. She's completely acting normal, Disney. That's great. Okay, yeah, I wish you guys all the best for the surgery. You definitely give off teacher vibes from time to time, but only when sensitive newbies join. I could see that. But see, I've also worked with sensitive students on and off for decades, so like that tracks. I can't help it, guys. I've been an educator for a long time. Okay, hold up. Where was I? The audio of the face cam was super late. I know every once in a while it does that. I think it's just like my CPU, it was chugging a bit more for just that split second. I think it doesn't read it as fast. I've noticed that as a massage therapist, if you agree with people or not judge, some people start spilling their real opinions and thoughts real fast. I think some people are just so starved to tell their thoughts and feelings without getting immediately argued against. I could see that. That's true. Rick, I bet you're going to have crazy, like, give it like another year or two. You're probably going to have like fucking crazy stories. I wonder why that is. Do you think it's like people don't have an outlet for those thoughts? Maybe that's what some people like about this community, honestly. I don't know. That's sad. That kind of reminds me of the emotional constipation, how no one here cries, apparently. Yeah, morning, we should be able to pick her up at the end of the business day. That's great. Okay, Smooch says, long story short, one of my cats eats at another house, which he did before, and then he meows loudly. They called the animal service thingy, and they said he looked well, etc. But now one of the neighbors of the house he visits wants to call the country animal control. So they're like trying to. He's taking care of what the fuck are they gonna do? Okay, so your cat's going over to someone else's place. That place is like, get this cat fucking out of here. Oh, Smooch, I'm sorry. If I ever could have an exotic pet, fennec fox, owls. Yeah. I would love a raccoon, but I know I don't have the means to take care of it. Ever. I just saw Disney's Alyssa when she saw the comment. That's my husband! I mean, a little bit. Listen. There's no reason. Because I think of the place that person must have been in to watch a funny haha. That's obviously a joke. And just to say, like, I'm going to go call people stupid. I'm just going to try to make people's days worse. And ironically, I mean, like, I've been also a performer for decades and a performer and an entertainer in various realms. Like, I obviously know I'm not stupid. I know Alex isn't, and really you guys aren't either. So, like, that's not the part that bothers me. I don't know. It's just like, I don't want people to think it's okay to do that, particularly in my corner of the internet. That's not allowed. Don't do that. Okay, let me catch up. Yeah, I was listening to heavy metal to cool off. The card is accurate as fuck. Ah, Smooch. Okay. I hope your day ends better. So sorry. Cool. Pull a card for Sting. I'll do that whenever we switch over to Crosswords. I'll do that. Let me catch up on chat real fast. We were like, oh, okay, Alyssa. Damn, so sassy. Love it. Okay, good. I'm glad. I was wondering if anyone else would see that. It's kind of funny that it's coming up. Whoops. It's fine. Just know, listen, I would protect you guys, okay? That's not allowed on my watch. In Sweden, my dad's parents had a zoo on their property. They had a chimpanzee, and it and my dad bonded really well, so it lived with him when the zoo part wasn't open, different times back then. Shucks, and that is so cool. I had a friend growing up, so in Florida, there's a lot of reptiles, and there was a time in like the early 2000s, I think, when a lot of people in South Florida would get exotic reptilian pets. And this would be, I think, a variety, especially of like lizards and iguanas, but the big one was pythons. And people would get these exotic snakes, like the ones that grow really fucking big from Central South America. I think particularly like from the Amazon, like that shit. So I had a friend growing up whose dad was like a zoologist and mom always like worked on a farm and always worked with animals. She was actually my biology teacher in high school. But they owned this huge bit of land that worked as a reptilian sanctuary in Florida. And his dad actually at one point was on the Discovery Channel working with, I think, a TV show, because the whole point was like, hey, these reptiles in South Florida are running rampant and like ruining the ecosystem. These giant Burmese pythons in the wild grow massive and they're kind of ruining everything. So they would like go down there and he would like catch these reptiles and keep them in a sanctuary. It's actually where your girl in true Florida woman fashion, has held an alligator before, has held baby gators, and one was an albino one. He was really cute. He had big red eyes. They were like this big. Sometimes they could be kind of cute. You can actually like pet them and they like growl a bit. They're like, oh, it's really cute. The snakes always freaked me out though. Didn't touch them. She hit them with the Steph off. No recovery. Thank God. I'm glad y'all think so. Funny enough, when I get a massage, I don't want to talk to them at all. And I'm a talker, but I already have a therapist. I'm here to be pampered. True? Now the owner is fine. It's the neighbors. Gotcha. Raccoons are becoming domesticated now. Their snouts are getting shorter, and I guess there's a sign of foraging less. I've seen that echo even recently, and there's like signs that like they're developing the facial expressions that like domesticated dogs get with their eyebrows. I don't know how I feel about that because I don't want to make them like unable to fend for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I love the idea of a raccoon? Sure, but I would probably be more willing to do like a sanctuary situation like what I'm talking about my friend had, or like the zoo situation that Shungston had. I don't know. I don't know enough about animals to comment on that, really. The owner where he visits is really chill about it and thinks it's funny. He's even like, I don't know why, but they want to call them. That's annoying, Smooch. Relentless! That's a good word. I gotta use that word more. The Webster's Dictionary of the day is metonymy. Metonymy. Okay. Refers to a figure of speech in which a word that is associated with something is used to refer to a thing. As when crown is used to mean king or queen. Oh, interesting. Huh. I didn't know there was a word for that. That's cool. The question of the day. Would you rather have your perfect body but be poor, or have a body you're never satisfied with but be rich? Oh, I want to hear people's response to this. They little cuties, them gator babies. They are so cute. And they're like, I don't know. It was cool to like rub it, scratch its little snout. I'd be like, ooh. And you could tell it really liked it. It was adorable. Okay, it seems like everyone wants to be rich. Rich as someone who's had a sucky body, perfect body for sure. They say money can buy love, but everyone with abs seems to weirdly be loved for who they are deep inside all the time. Oh, I see what Rick is saying. I gotta be honest. I think this question could go two ways, because hear me out. Pretty privilege is a thing. And if you have the perfect body, not only does that mean you're good looking, that also means you're healthy, right? That means like no pain. In my case, that would also mean like my traps are no longer on fire. And that means no migraines. That's huge. And pretty privilege is a thing. So what if you can develop being rich from having the perfect body? Also, conversely, what if you have enough money that you could take whatever body you get and make it better? Do you know what I mean? I feel like I might go with perfect body for the health stuff, honestly. I might just do that. The little cuties, them gator babies. Rich, I already have a body I'd never be satisfied with because I'm too lazy to do anything about it. Okay, so Disney, it's a straightforward answer. Where did you get that? All right. Hey, Chester. That's very sweet. But you don't gotta do that. I'm married. Consider this a warning, please. Their sounds are cute too. The gators, I know, they are. Poor with a body that isn't trying to attack itself constantly would be better than both I have currently. Yeah, Echo, I think I agree with that. I think I'd be able to maybe get to a spot financially I'd be happy with. I don't know. Hi, Phil. Nah, I'll be rich. Good morning. Who am I attacking? No, no one. No one yet. If I had the perfect body, I would get so many sugar daddies. But see, I also don't want to I don't want to play that game. I wouldn't do it for the sugar daddies. I would do it for the health, and then pretty privilege is definitely a thing. You know what I'm saying? Think about celebrities that sometimes just get money in roles because they look good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? It could be a thing. I wouldn't do it for the sugar daddies. Alex is rushing in. Knives out, everything. I don't know, there's tons of free info out there on how to take a sucky body to the peaks of health, but nobody does it. So I don't think money is the issue. That's a very good point, Rick. Because it does take a level of discipline, not even just with working out, because I think I've done that before. I've done the whole kind of getting back into it now, or let's do everything exercise-wise. There is stuff like chronic conditions, like me with my migraines. It's just something I have to kind of deal with right now. And I'm sure everyone here can probably think of some shit they've dealt with, right? Or there's also eating healthy, which it would be kind of crazy for me to still be able to eat cinnamon rolls as much as I want and have the perfect body. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I think I've decided. I think perfect body. I think I would do it. I think I could rise up from the poverty with the perfect body. We have so many reversals today. It's crazy. I already got one without the rich part. Oh, wait, the perfect body? Phil, fuck yeah. I'm glad you think so. Does anyone here feel like they have the perfect body? Besides Phil, because he feels that way. Because I struggle with body image a lot. And when I say struggle, I mean I go back and forth. Some days I'm I'm really proud of this body, and other times I'm why do I look like this? Which I feel is just, that's what everyone fucking goes through, right? But yeah, if I could get rid of the pain in my shoulders right here, the traps, and the migraines, that alone would be that would be huge. That'd be huge. With a perfect body, you can also become a model actress. Yeah, you could use it to your advantage. So my hubby has stolen my laptop. I'm stealing his PC. Let's go, Smooch. She'll return on. So this Smooch husband is now you. Hello. This is me. That's great. But I assume that you can lose the perfect body with Cinnabons. Just like you can spend money and become poor again. Okay, so you're saying if I'm gifted the perfect body from this wish, I can maintain it. I think I could do that. If there's one thing I've learned from my previous, my racing days when I was a competitive amateur athlete, it is way easier to maintain than it is to get back into shape. Right now, I think I've been pretty open about this. Gained some weight between the move and stuff over the last year. And I finally feel I have entered now. It's been 4 weeks straight of working out consistently 4 to 5 days a week. My diet still could probably be better, could be worse, could be better. But the workout part, I'm feeling good about this. I'm going up. It is definitely harder to get back into shape versus maintaining what I did before. Some of that could be an age thing. I am about 5 years older than even more. I'm 8 years older than when I was competitive. So that could be a difference too, but I don't know. We'll see. I have faith. I think if I do the right things, I'll get there. Disney didn't get my jokes. I'll elaborate. It's crazy. I already got the non-perfect body, yet I'm not rich. But that's the beauty of this question. That's what we're trying to figure out. You get one regardless. I told Phil you wouldn't get that. All right. I thought, yeah, I didn't get the joke. You're right. I have the perfect body. It's so well hidden the cops will never find it. It's too early for me to type good jokes. It's probably too early for me to get good jokes too, even. It's on me. Walks back in and stretches. They're watching Fast and Furious. It's loud as fuck. I want to hear. So the question of the day, I assumed since the rich side is never be satisfied, then the poor meant you'd always be poor. Oh. Okay, hear me out. Could I have the perfect body and marry, in this case, married Alex, who does have money? Does that count? And I just wouldn't have money? Does that count? Because Disney, you're right. Disney is right. That technically was the question. Well, if that's the case, then I'm not satisfied with this body right now, so maybe I do just go for rich. Have the life I have now and then go for rich? Because let's be real, you can be in peak physical fitness and still not be satisfied with your body. That means you spend all the money on drugs. Yeah, Disney is correct. I'm too ugly to feel perfect other than perfectly ugly, which fits me. So I don't know, maybe it is perfectly okay. Shuxton's doing some like English gymnastics. It would financially ruin you both. Okay. Then I think if it would financially ruin anybody I get with or my family or whatever, I think I would pick the be rich and the body I'm never satisfied with. Because I think I could still be healthy and still not be satisfied with this body because I get migraines. I think it counts. See, you see my choice is correct, except Echo and Phil's situation if they choose poor. That's fair. Well, and also, I don't want to invalidate anyone's disabilities. Because I don't know. I don't consider myself a disabled person, but I have had some talks with people, including Echo. Echo's actually one of them. Where I did some soul searching about how bad my migraines used to be before I had medicine for it. And I realized they're a lot worse than I thought they were. and that what I dealt with was not normal, and I thought it was, and I think I was once again duped by my music career and performers being taken advantage of and being told, oh, it doesn't matter if you're about to pass out. Like, you have to go on stage. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to validate anyone's kind of situation, but obviously I don't want it to seem like, I don't know, mine is as bad either. I don't know. It's a slippery slope. Yeah, I'll just be poor. Oh, if I'm rich enough, I can use a service to cryo-freeze my body until medicine can not only revive me, but make the perfect hunk I dream of. There you go. There's a DLC of Shrek for the first power wash. I'm surprised with the amount of ear piercings you have that you don't have the migraine one. I've heard about that. It's the Daith one, right? It's the one like right here. I think you have to get it on this little sliver of ear. So there's a couple things wrong with that. I live with headphones in. Wait, no. I thought that is the migraine one. It's the Daith, isn't it? It's more inside your ear. I gotta look this up. Hold on. I have looked it up. Okay, but even if it's inside my ear, that's still kind of leads to my issue. These piercings are still healing, and you can kind of think of like when your cartilage is healing around the same area of your ear. The more holes I poke into it, the more damaged it is. These are still healing. This one's like 2.5, 3 years old, and then I have 2 other ones that are still healing. So that's probably going to take like years. If I add more, I'm only like opening up the door wider for more infections or healing longer or whatever. Daith is more inside the ear. Okay, yeah, it is a Daith piercing. Yes. Okay, it is. Oh, I see. It's this part. Okay, here's the reason. It has not been proven in studies the efficacy of that piercing. So I don't know if I want to commit to that right now with all the other stuff going on. And then, for those wondering here, I can pull up an image of it. Those wondering what a Daith piercing is, here we go. So this is what they call like the migraine piercing. It's like there's the outer edge of your ear. Where's kind of like a clear one. Yeah, Dave piercing is migraine treatment. Has the efficacy of this been proven? When I got my when I got my piercings done, the last one was done about 2 years ago, and they were like, yeah, it's supposed to help. They're still studying it. And then I was like, well, I don't know if I want to commit to it then, right? So it's like this little outside rim of your ear, and when it starts to curve in, you get the inside part done. Luckily, too, the medicine I also have right now is very, very effective. There was a scare earlier this year where my insurance wasn't going to cover it, and then I panicked. Because what you all don't realize is I used to lose about 10 to 15 work days a month to laying in bed with migraines. And I did not realize how abnormal that was till talking to other people and getting on the migraine medicine and realizing, oh my God, life can be better. It doesn't have to be like this. So yeah, and the other thing with this too is I live with headphones in my ear for various reasons. I don't know how this piercing would do with headphones or like earphones, whatever, earbuds. So I don't know. There's kind of a handful of reasons why I'm like iffy about it. I don't know. Perfect hunk that you will fail to recognize because you'll never be satisfied. Bimp is correct. Is it to signal that you have migraines or prevent them? Rick, I think from what I've heard, it's supposed to prevent them. Or like help kind of make them softer, I think. It's got to do with like acupressure, acupuncture. It's like that spot is supposed to help. I've heard too many folk who said it was not effective for. Yeah, and the healing is a doozy. Yes, that's what I've heard, Echo. It's like, yeah, sometimes it helps, but unless the efficacy was like 90% or higher, and even 90% is still like a bit of a risk, especially because my ears are already still healing. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do it. They say it hurts a lot to get pierced. I've had, yes, that one would hurt like a bitch. The one I've had the most is, no, this doesn't look like it. This is a middle helix, and they say the middle helix and the conch are some of the hardest ones because that's where it's thickest. And I will say with this one, I heard quite a big crunch, which scared me, and it did hurt like a bitch. But for some reason, this one hurt worse, and I don't know why. Yeah, that was the weird one. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's 100% thing that works, but I thought of getting it when I was getting migraines all the time. I don't know what stopped them, but I had them bad like you before. Not as frequently, though. I'm glad yours just stopped. That's what I kept wishing for. Shit. That's great, though. Also, on a second thought, rich means I can get meds and doctors, probably better management, so I might change my mind because not working would improve my body a lot. It's an interesting thought experiment, isn't it? For sure. That moment where you're looking in Steam for simulator games and you've run into a hentai one. Wow. Oh, okay. Here's the thing. Okay, so we're just talking about a nip piercing. On the pain scale, I'm purely talking about just the ear. I actually don't know anything when it comes to piercing other body parts or like, yeah, your nose. Sunny here, I know, has an eyebrow piercing, like the one that's like right here. Which I think those are so cute. But I don't know if I sleep like on my eye socket so much. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. I want my nose pierced, but people keep saying online that you can smell the jewelry. TBH, it's put me off. Has anyone had that experience? Idla, I got some friends that have their nose pierced, and I really want to get a nostril piercing on this side. But I keep chickening out also for various reasons. It mostly has to do with like sleeping. I never thought about smelling the jewelry. But 2 good friends of mine have their nose pierced and they've never complained about it. They actually said the nose piercing was easier than all of the other fancy ear piercings they got. They said it was the easiest. It was the easiest to get. It was the easiest to heal. It hurt the less. Granted, those were nostril piercings, not septums. I don't know about septums. Helixes were a 1 out of 10? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I know helixes aren't supposed to hurt bad, but I swear to God, this helix compared to this mid-ear one, this one hurt way worse. I don't know what that is. Industrial, I think a 6. Industrials are doozies. I think industrials are worse than the conch piercings. Yeah, I think you're right. Just from what I've heard. Hashtag smell the jewelry. There's some data that using heat therapy, like holding a hot water bottle to your ear, will increase blood flow and metabolism in cartilage, leading to a faster rate of healing. So if you're still healing those holes, heat therapy might be a low effort way to speed it up. Rick, I do actually try to do that. I don't hold up. My piercer told me the same thing. And what I do now is, for some extra time in the shower, I move my hair out of the way and I turn the water really fucking hot. Not too hot, but I just like let my ears sit and I let the water hit it. I try to do that. I can't smell the jewelry. Even when I could smell, there you go. As someone with a septum, it only is when it's dirty. Oh, that makes sense. I want a double helix, but the cartilage crunch is a nope. Oh, it's not bad though. If it makes you feel better, it's just like a second. You hear it, and then you're done. Also, if you breathe really loudly, you kind of like ignore it. That's nice. The smell is the fastest to adapt to any stimulus, 90 seconds or so that it's unlikely that it would continue to smell. Oh, that's true. The blindness you get, the nose blindness. Your brain just gets used to it and blocks it out. Nostril piercing was easy. I've had it done twice. Your eyes will water because of the nerve location, but it's not very painful. That's cool. One day, man. One day. Hi, Cleo. Welcome in. On the reverse card roll. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I wish I could tell you why they stopped. I don't know. Only answer I got was, you never leave your house. My last major one was 2 years ago, and Phil and I were in Houston for a vacation. They do happen to me a lot when I travel, which sucks because I like to do that. I don't necessarily want to stop that. But even like, I'm road tripping down to Florida for Thanksgiving next week and then road tripping back on the weekend. I'm probably due for at least 2 migraines during that trip, just given the car ride. So like, I don't know. Sometimes it's water. Sometimes it's a food thing. Sometimes it's I'm out in the sun for too long. I don't know. I'm just so delicate. It's weird when you come home from a trip and you can smell your house. Luckily, it's always been either neutral or pleasant for me. It has been for us too. We do that same, like, we call it the smell test. And I found a weird ass game with the fuck steam. Those are fun. My tragus never healed. It was a little bitch of a piercing. That's kind of how this one is. This one is like, it's slowly getting better, but it's been like almost 3 fucking years. And I'm like, what is going on? What is happening? I would love to get a septum piercing, but my ear cartilage did not hear well. I'm scaredy that my septum septum deviation. I worry it would look odd. Interesting. Cartilage crunch. Sounds like a cereal for sharks. Tragus depends on your body, I guess. It's probably for everybody. I had a friend that had a lot of trouble healing her lobes. And my lobes are like done. I also apparently have really big lobes. So when people get a third done, sometimes these thirds are half cartilage, half lobe. It depends on like when the cartilage starts, right? Apparently the piercer was like shocked at how high up my lobe goes. Like, actually still here, this is a bit of lobe, a little bit, before it turns into cartilage. And they were like, what? And I was like, don't worry. The third one's gonna be easy. Give it to me. Like, it's gonna be fine. A not safe for work game about hands. Wow. Interesting. This is a feet only not safe for work stream. Rick is correct. There's a small area of just skin at the tip of your nose where it's supposed to be pierced. Oh, I guess I do feel that. Huh. I didn't know that. Yeah, it sucked because we had to go to the downtown area. We were checking out some cool themed bars and then bam, it hit. Dude, that's what happens to me. And then I feel bad because sometimes I'm either out with Alex, like you're probably out with Phil, or it's like a family vacation, or I don't know, I'm over for the holidays, and when it starts hitting, you can feel it come on. There's no going back. And it's like, okay, do I stay out here stranded? Sometimes I feel bad, like I'm ruining the time for everyone else, and like I don't want to ruin like Alex's vacation. Or like, do I sit and suffer until the point where it's like, if I let a migraine go on, I will like get to the point where I'm like, I can't really see and I'm like nauseous and I throw up. Do I like push through it to that time? Sucks. I was scared I wouldn't be able to drive us back to the hotel. Yes. When we did get back, I sat in the tub in the shower, pouring super hot water on me because it was the only thing giving me relief. I fell asleep crying. Next day, I was back to normal. That's crazy. I'm glad you were able to recover that fast. When mine get that bad, they last 3 days. Like, I know another 2 days, I'm gone. Until I found this miracle medicine, and then I'll wake up and it'll be gone, which is great. Girl, I was concerned I was ruining the experience. Forget my experience. Forget Phil. I just like, I've come to the point where like, it's like, all right, this is fine. This is going to happen to me sometimes. It just is what it is. I feel bad that Alex will have to like, I don't want him to feel like he has to like babysit me. If that makes sense. I used to have a 1-inch gauge in both ears. One ear has a second 0-sized gauge, but now I'm to corporate. Oh, so have they like completely shrunk back? They must have, because whenever I've seen you stream, I never noticed a gauge. That's crazy. Do you ever miss them? Or nah? Too legit to quit. And too poor? Fair? Fair? Yeah, that's true. I officially am using all of my gold jewelry in my ears, so I can't get another piercing. That's expensive. Can't do that. At least you have the perfect body. Amen. Okay, with that, gang, I did say we were going to do crossword puzzles today, and I wasn't lying. Hey, there we go. We got the crossies. I would like to move this beneath my camera. Okay, that's nice. Sting card, you got it. We got to turn this off. I am going to do the sting card, don't worry. Let's do the Saturday crossie. Okay, I think this is it. All right, gang, this is open for everybody to help me out with. I will get Sting's card while we look at the clues. Oh! I did totally get you, though. I wanted to stick through it, but it was just so bad. Oh, no, I've been there, too. There's times when I've just had to give in. Phil is a pain sympathizer, so anytime I'm sick with anything, he always has to make it about himself. This is a joke. I just pick on him a lot. That's my husband. I just want to add that I'm thinking of getting a fake septum ring to see how I feel about it before making the decision. Edla, that's a great idea. I did that with these. I used to have like the little rings that you just kind of like pinch on just to see how it would fit with my style and if it would be worth the money and the healing process and, you know, all the logistics of it. Cause like I still to this day, for like 3 fucking years now, I sleep on a travel pillow. The ones that go around your neck, but I hook it up. I sleep on the side because I have to, or else my ears will bleed. But I wore the little fake ones for a while and realized I just really enjoyed it. And to this day, I never regret my piercings. Septum healing isn't bad because it's skin. I have heard this. I've heard people say septum piercings are actually easier than a lot of the ear piercings. From a healing standpoint, at least. Madam, you're mistaking the situation. I don't think I am. Yeah, they shrunk. My main gauges could prob fit. Oh, a 00. Shit. But they fall out, yet I don't want to go larger. All right, cool. Damn, Phil, you're a badass. Why do you act like you don't have a crush on me, bimp? Septums also hides well when needed. Oh, yeah, don't people, like, flip them in and out, too? That is true. All right, let me get a card for Sting. So sad Sting still doesn't have internet, man. Does that mean Sting can't go to Hobbits-Giving tomorrow? Okay, wait. We got a card. One fill out. Over. Hold on. The card looks harsh. It's really not. Maybe Sting needs this for the weekend. Sting got the 4 swords. Which I know that doesn't look great. That doesn't look like a great scene, does it? The 4 swords typically is, Oh, wait, what happened to my... One of my cards got fucked. How did that happen? All right, well, whatever. That's weird. Anyways, Four of Swords typically is like rest. It is remediation. It is typically, I have been through some crazy shit and I need some time to remediate and come together. And I think recuperation after a tiring time is a good way to put the Four of Swords. All right, on to the crosswords. Not every man's gonna simp for you, Phil. Okay, what have we got? Farmer's dozen. Corn on the cob. I don't know. I don't know why that came to mind. What is a farmer's dozen? Brightly colored Arita wear. Oh no. Oh wait, I should probably change my... Should I change my category? Crosswords. Sure, we'll do this. We're doing that. What's Arita? Your guess is as good as mine. I have no clue. Bubble wrap alternative. Why is it capitalized? Violet shade. Is this purple? Fuck. Violet shade. Is it blue? Is it indigo? Is it... None of that fits. Farmer's dozen is 13. That's Baker's. What is... Okay, I think you're onto something, though. Could it be 17? Could it be 17? 17 could fit there. Never mind then. No. But you're onto something. Maybe they're trying to be cheeky and give it the number, you know? I don't know what bubble wrap could mean. Memorabilia from the Great White North. Isn't the Great White North Canada? Maple syrup. Shit. Hold on. Maple leaf. Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna insult the Canadians. Hold on. Shit. Maple leaf. Does that count? Violet shade being lilac. Oh, that's a good one. That fits. That's good. 15A. At least the fins use silk paper when moving. Oh, okay. Sorry, I did see silk paper. I didn't think of it. I mean... I gotta be honest, as an American, I've never heard of silk paper. Like, as a word, as a phrase. That could be a me thing. Portrait subject. And since this is the LA Times, I don't know if it'd be there. Wait, capital of Oman. We should know this. We read Amina. We should know this. We read Amina. The capital of Oman is in Amina al-Sarafi, right? Alyssa, it's early. Why did you give us puzzle in hard mode? Because I know we're capable of doing it. I'm also pressing X for doubt. Newspaper is more American. I'll go with it. Now I'm thinking Maple Leaf is wrong. I might have just insulted the Canadians. Guitar legend Van Halen? What's his name? Newspaper's a good shout. I think so too. Eddie? That's his name? Okay. Jolly Pear. Ranchers. Guys, I don't think I've done a crossword since the last time I did it with you guys. And that might have been in the summer. I think it's been a while. And it's really starting to show. Mad Men types. Fuse with heat to weld, maybe? Popeyes. Oh, sweet. Oh, okay. Sweet pea. 20 across. Sexist. We could do that. Even for the yolks. I know you're probably yoking, but we could do that for now. Lawn machines. Mowers? Alex, you're in the crossword, man. I get ads because my hubby ain't a sub. Smooch, that sucks. That's kind of funny, though. Bouquets. I don't know. Florals? Bouquets. Could also be like a scent. Scents. Like to have a floral bouquet is to have a floral scent. Maybe. Some military caps. A helmet. A beret? Is beret spelled like this? I have a feeling we're doing really bad. Pass on. Pass on. To skip to near perfect ball game. A no-hitter. I don't know. It's unlikely, but bouquets could be thrown. Smooch husband! Subscribed at tier 1. Thank you so much, Smooch husband. Hey. Thank you. Step away for a sec. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. Look crazy. Jack. It's not... Listen, you're Canadian. Hey, I might have insulted your people. What does this clue mean? What does this mean? Could it be like hockey stick? I tried maple syrup and that didn't fit. Fuck the ads. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, wait, 25 down is we. Let me do this while Jack thinks. Okay, so beret and no-hitters are wrong. Because we is definitely correct. We is definitely correct. Let me, hold on. Man, I really thought no-hitters might have been it, but okay. It was still within my budget, so F it. Oh, thank you, Smooch. I know, I feel like money is tight for everyone this year around the world, so I do appreciate it. No earthly idea, but I can't imagine it's maple leaf. Could it be hockey stick? Hockey. Puck. I don't know. I'm just trying my best. The day of March Madness, the Final Four, the Elite Eight. I don't know. I set up a tight budget with my hubs. That's great. Budgets are so good. Ides? Oh, like March of... Yeah, Ides of March. Yep. Russian refusals. Oh, no. Niets? How do you know this? Oh, is niet how they say... It's like da is yes. Guys, I think Echo's carrying. Niet is no. Oh, no. I hate every day I'm not rich. I actually told my family that I cannot do presents for anyone this year because of Molly's surgery and the electric stuff we had to do. No, Disney, I get it. This year, I'm trying to tell also our families where I'm like, we're having to really dial back. Because we spent so much on the house this year. Even Alex and I, we used to go pretty all out for each other just because we love giving gifts to the other person. But this year, it's going to be like a few very small things. Compared to like, God, yeah, it's gonna be a few very small things. Or like I'm making him, like part of his Christmas gift is me making him like an art piece and stuff. And then for our family, we've told them like, just listen, just know we're trying our best. Temper yourselves. It's okay. So yeah, I get it. I feel like financially, generally around the world, things are tight for people. I get it. End of the year came for you. I mean, especially, yeah, Disney had 2 like huge surprises at the end of the year. Maybe even more. Yeah, I get it. I still like Throne for 26 more than Sense. Let me see the downs. Saharan. So for Throne. Let result. Wait, let means... Hold on. Let is redo. It is. Let is redo. You're right. I was trying to think of a 4-letter word. I was like, let means doesn't count. Okay, so Sense definitely wasn't it. Cassini of fashion. Orders that requires a super hot griddle. I almost said girdle. Gird your loins for the super hot pants. Aromas. That's gotta be it. Okay. Hold on, wait. And then there were some more. I might have missed some. Guys, feel free to like say what you said twice if I miss it. Sorry. I'm so happy my family just does one gift book for each. No stress on gifts and yay book. Rick, I have been saying for years with my family, I want to do the whole let's each get each other, or like we do like the Secret Santa gift exchange thing of like the book and then we all read it on Christmas Eve together. Which, by the way, I do intend to do your sketchy Santa book idea. It's just this year I was looking at the logistics and we ran out of time to do it properly. So next year I've got it written down. We're going to do it next year. 14 is frosted is iced. Okay, that's a good one. 26 down could be sand. Wait. Hold on. Saharan. Arid. It's arid. Saharan. I got it. We do small gifts for each other and make a game out of it. That's smart. We tried. Oh, Echo already got arid. Let me have my moment. Why is everyone associating bouquet with smell? I feel like I'm the weird one. No. It's a very like specific turn of phrase. Like to say, this perfume has a musky bouquet. Or this flower has a sweet bouquet. It's like another word for scents. Oleg? I do not know how Echo is all-knowing. What is this? Shelty shelters? A doghouse? Houses? Sure. Okay, let's get back on the acrosses. Pass on. It could be relay? Near perfect ball game. I don't know this. I don't know that one either. My family doesn't read though. LOL. Yeah, when I threw out the Secret Santa book idea, I was thinking of next year anyhow. I didn't think you'd have time for it this year. I know, I did still look into it though, because I was like, what if we could? That's such a fun idea. But definitely next year we'll be getting that. Wine is also referred to bouquet in terms of scent. That's true too. I just don't drink wine, so it doesn't come to mind first. But yeah, I have heard that. I think tea actually also. Doesn't tea? Maybe not. TIL. Okay, 41 across. Okay, wait, we got 23 down. Smash burger? That makes sense. That does make sense. 41 across. Oh, break in. Yep. Then 11 down. Stereotype associated with a region of the United States. Oh yeah, Midwestern. Guys, if Alex were here. Wait, did I spell that right? Midwest. Turns? I feel like they're called Midwesterners. No? Is that just me? Midwest nice? Alex has a problem with the Midwest. Not the people or the area. If he were here, he hates the name. He hates the name. He would argue it like he would argue his time zones. We're probably going to raid him after my stream. Go ask him about his thoughts on the Midwest. I'm curious to see what he'd say. Okay, so we were there last. One named singer dubbed the First Lady of Crunk and B. What is that? What's Crunk and B? Software shortcuts. Hotkeys. Actually, that might be hotkey. Yeah, Bim says so nope. You might be right. Maybe we'll just kind of... But I don't know. That seems like what else could it be? That seems like it would be such a good fit, you know? It's probably LA Times trying to be like cheeky or some shit. I don't know. I'm going to put hotkey for this. I feel like that makes sense. Midwest something. Okay, yeah, you're probably right. figure in the nighttime. Give credit to. Figure on many a flag. A star. Leafy spots. Leafy? Like to be dappled? I don't know. Midwest state? It could be. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Midwest. And then state? No. Almost. Almost. Huh. Could it be like Midwestite or something? No. Let's leave Midwest there. And we'll let that cook. Because there's no way it's not Midwest, right? Like, that's impossible. Tallahassee. Wait. INST? I used to live in Tallahassee. The interstate? I-10? That's 10. I-10, baby. I used to take I-10 in all the time. Argentine dance. I don't know. Salsa. FSU! I know that's us! They're talking about me. And here's why they know that in the LA Times. Because I-10, you can take it all the way from Florida. It goes to Jacksonville. You can go to Jacksonville, drive that shit all the way to LA. Oh, you actually think it's FSU? Oh, you think it stands for institution? Oh, it could be. Wow, look, did we make it? It's either interstate or it's institution. Either way, we know the answer. 57 across is O positive. That's a clever one. Do we know this one? Tribal leader is probably chief. Maybe it is FSU. That's kind of an FSU theme. Oft poached fruit. I do not know. Oh, tango for 52. That's, yep. Institute, not interstate. Okay, yep. 40 across is Sierra. I do know who that is. I did not know the genre was called Crunk and B, but that's okay. Folks who are rotten to the core. Villains. I don't know. What we got? 52 across. Or no, 51. Hold up. Where across? Wait. 51 down is okay. Air. Gotcha. User. I understand now. So that definitely is FSU. I don't know any golf legends. Move like a monarch. Move? Is this like, is trying to reference like fief? Like fiefdom? I don't actually know. I could be wrong. We got, this is pears. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I did not know you could poach pears. That's cool though. That's cool. 54 across is bad apples. Damn, Echo, you're good at this. Okay. Okay, did I miss anything else? This one? Oh, monarch butterfly. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. What's this one? Floral adjective to Turkish delight. And kulab? Yamun. Rose? How do you know all of this? This is crazy. This is crazy. Echo, I didn't know you had encyclopedic knowledge of this. Let's go to the downs. Portrait subject. Fruit. I don't know. Landscapes. Capital of Oman. I want to intellectually hold Echo's hand like a toddler holds their parent's hand. I know. How is she all knowing? This is crazy. 17 isn't the right teen. Okay, what else fits here? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? 18? Gray Sea Eagles. Is that called like Gwen? Capital of Oman is Muscat, so that's confusing. Could it be like an old capital? I need to remember Amina. They went to Oman. That was in like the first half of the book, right? Hi, Mountain Guesser. Capital might mean money. Oh, shit, you're right. Need to fix your spelling for... Oh, Flitz. It's not Appy's. What do you mean? It's just a bad Appy. He's just a bad Appy. God. Thank you, though. That's good. Good thinking. Middle East is usually Rial, I think. I have no idea. Okay, portrait subject. That's one we can get back to. Portrait subject could be a person. I feel like fruit. Portrait, though. Portrait would only refer to a person. I'm thinking still life. I said the word portrait and still life came to my brain. So portrait would be a person. Face? Do you think face for portrait? Should we just get rid of 18 and newspaper? I feel like newspaper has to be it, though. Bubble wrap alternative? No? Okay, let's go through the ups and downs. The downs. Ignore what we have there. Let's just try to put new stuff in. I don't think 20 across is sexist either. No, that was us being cheeky. And funny. You're right. Sometimes I do that on the crosswords, if I'm being real. Capital of Oman. We don't know. Gray Sea Eagles. Anybody got anything? Massage center. Rick, this is your expertise. What is this? Massage center. 3 letters. Spa! That's so bad. Hi, Chet Sellers. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome, Raiders. Hello. Mods, if we could get a shout out for Chet Sellers, I will also drop a follow. There we go. Welcome, Raiders. How are you doing? We're doing crosswords this morning, which we do sometimes on the weekends to have like little chill weekend morning streams. But yeah, anyone is welcome to help if you want to help us solve this. It's not just me working by myself. All of chat kind of joins in. Oh, thank you so much for following, chat. Yeah, how was your stream? Let me know what you guys were up to. How's your Saturday been? I hope it's been well. Wait, Jack, no. Quick, we need to talk about feet again. Oh my god, listen, if you go to the beginning of this VOD. Hey, if anyone's interested, we're doing an event called Hobbits-Giving tomorrow. We're on my Discord server. It's an annual event we do. We watch all of a Middle-earth trilogy. Tomorrow it's the Hobbit trilogy, extended edition. I dress like a hobbit. I eat like a hobbit for the day of the 7 meals. Oh lord, y'all are doing this to me now. Whew, okay. I look like I haven't slept in 2 weeks. And that one. Wow. Yeah, so like inevitably talking about hobbits, I also walk on a walking pad while the company is walking in the films. And I was discussing if I am going to do that barefoot like a true hobbit or not. And then we started talking about feet for a while. It's all because of the hobbits. I swear. It's not my fault.
Hello. I was wondering if you could play that song again.
You're right, Disney. Here's the intro. You asked for it. Thank you. Here's my intro. Believe it or not, it's time for the stream. Grab some snacks and your coffee. Sometimes I game or I make art. What will it be? Believe it or not, we are live. Thank you for spending the points. Yep. We're here now. We're here. Oh man, but also no worries if you guys got to raid and run. Do what you got to do to take care of yourself. Chet didn't give us a raid message, so yay, Crosswords! Hell yeah, let's go, Moss. Yo, you cosplay? That's adorable. Thank you. I have only made 1 or 2 cosplays, but I love it, and I'm planning on getting back into it in the new year. I actually have a cosplay stream that I owe here, so I'm gonna be doing stuff on stream, making it, doing it. Okay, wait, we got some answers. Hold on, we got Diamondback. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, we do crosswords. Always cool to raid another crossword streamer. Let's go. That is cool. Yeah, I haven't done that. I used to do them weekly pretty religiously, and then lately, my weekends have just been a little busier because sometimes I play like a lot of cozy games or horror games sometimes. Sometimes I do art also, hence my name. My weekends lately have been taken up with events or peak streams, but I'm excited to get back to crosswords because they're just so cozy. But so I don't miss this. We don't think newspaper is correct. We think 7 down is glare. Oh no, so this is all wrong. This is just all wrong? We're abandoning the ship with this, okay? We're not gonna look at this anymore. We think this is glare. Intimidating look. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you for being the spender of points. It's a tough decision, TBH. If you want a refund, I totally understand. You do? Moss, what kind of cosplay do you do? Do you stream it? Can I follow you? Because I will if you stream. Or feel free to plug. I'm basically allowing you a plug real fast because I'm curious. I'm trying to find more cosplay people because I need to learn. I sew a little bit. I've made a couple of my own garments. My cosplay, while not awful, is not good. And I would like to get better. Percy, 11 out of 10, best doggo. Yes, my little boy, my cockapoo Percy. I love him. My boy. Let's go. I love that big prop gun. Yeah, thanks. That was actually from my first cosplay. It's Fishbones from Jinx from Arcane. I love her. Actually behind me. He's back there somewhere. He's back there. Okay, 10 down. Echo is... Wait. Alder? Is it Ale? Wait. Ale de France? Is it really? Hold on. Is it actually? It's nice to dream. Hooray, take that ship. Okay, wait. 9 down is swap meets. Swap meets. Okay. Wow, this piano's kind of nice. Speaking of, where's our cosplay poll, Alyssa? I have been thinking about it. I've been doing so much to prep for Hobbits-Giving. Hobbits-Giving, and then early December, I'm going to be doing the taste test stream that I still owe you guys. I owe you guys 2 more things with that. And then I think going into the new year, so basically after Christmas and New Year's, the holiday season, that's when I'm going to put up the cosplay poll. And you guys can also add suggestions to the cosplay poll. And then I think that way, like, holidays can settle and I can spend a bit more money, a bit more time actually properly making the cosplay. That's like that's the game plan if anyone's wondering, kind of like the itinerary. I also plan on doing my French horn recital that I owe you guys in December. So that'll be cool. Gonna do that. Yep. I'm gonna play Peak. Wish me luck, Liquor, on both accounts. Thanks, Smooch. That means a lot. Okay, wait. 10 down is Ile? Isle de France? Okay. 12 down, we think, is Alder. Ah, I see. Okay. Gotcha. I do not stream, but you can follow me on other stuff. I'm Moss Cause on most things. Moss Cause on Blue Sky. Hell yeah, we support Blue Sky here. I haven't made much content recently, but I do art and a lot on Blue Sky. Nice. Hello, fellow artist. I've been considering streaming, but not too seriously. I'm not really a gamer. I feel that. You know, I actually started doing art on here, and then I transitioned to doing more gaming content, which was not the plan, not expected. I also yap a lot, if you can't tell by how much I'm talking right now. But I like to think it's a comfortable environment. At least I hope. You have Peak? I do. I plan on doing Community Peak soon sometime, too. I just don't have a date for that, but I want to. I made this emote for a streamer recently of a streamer's dog Bear. What a cutie. I should have an emote like that for Percy. He also barks. Yep. Hey, yep, and there's my yap emote. There we go. Smooch nose. Okay, what is 13 down? Males, whales, hails. It's got to be one of those. Honestly, that's one where we could probably come back to at the end and just like guess all the letters if we need. Former frosh. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Can we get Alex to make an appearance dressed as Santa in December? Rick, I think that's a lovely idea. Can we bug him until we make that happen? I say let's do it. Let's go. Chet has a great one too. Gotta love a yap emote. Yes, that's fantastic. Yeah, we do be yapping here, but I think that's part of the charm. You know, some streamers are yappers and some aren't, and I know who I am. I'm not gonna lie about it. End of a lap. Also, Chet might be really good at crosswords. I'm going to be honest. I rely a lot on Chet, particularly for these weekend ones. This is the Saturday crossword. I'm bad at these. I can do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday by myself. Thursday comes around, it gets a little tough for me. I'm not going to lie. It's bad. Sadly, I got to keep cleaning between crossword and clues, but rain check. Aw. Chat yearns for the French horn recital. Oh, it's coming. I've been practicing. I'm actually now principal of the community orchestra, which is a quick rise, but my chops are coming back slowly but surely. I do plan on doing it. 21 down. Softs? I don't even know what that is. Can someone enlighten me? I'll also try to find... Yeah, here's some more clues for you guys to look at if you want. Oh, here we go. Bam. We chat under duress. Yep, we do. Okay, I think if I... Sorry, I can read. I was having a stroke. I think if I ever were to do streaming, it would be art or getting into cosplay. I actually want to not transfer. I want to do more streams like that. I added an extra day on my streaming schedule with the intent of like one of those days is going to probably be like co-working, or I do some art, or I owe a cosplay stream. I'm going to like do some sewing streams, or like I crochet. Maybe I can do like a cozy crochet stuff. I would just like to integrate more of that in between some of the other stuff I do too. It would just be fun. I don't know what end of a lap is. Knees? What? One across we think is sausages? No, it's not. Is it actually? There's no fucking way. Okay, I don't think it fits. That would have been crazy though. Also thinking knees. Am I spelling sausages wrong? I don't think I am. Am I? Am I being big dumb? Someone let me know. Because that could be the case. He does speed runs, but we did this one so it'd be spoilery if we were to help. Oh no! Guys, we can't look dumb in front of them. We gotta show off our intelligence. Come on. Spot to order Kumamoto's. That sounds like it's Japanese. I don't know. Rend. Oh no. GG? Oh, freshmen or sophomores? I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Architect Saarinen? No, I'm big dumb. Always one off. Hey, that's okay. It's worth guessing. Guessing, even if you're one off. Iron Rex? What? Like Iron Man? Oh no. Saarinen sounds Finnish? Help me, Finns. Help me. Oh, I didn't answer what I cosplay. Mostly D&D content like Dimension 20? Thank you for the follow, too. Holy shit, you're in the right place. Adventure Zone? My husband... I love Adventure Zone, too, but my husband loves it. And we listen to Mabim Bam all the time. We love the McElroys. We don't watch Dimension 20 because we don't really have Dropout. And also... D&D content takes a lot of time, but we used to be so big into Critical Role. We play D&D a lot ourselves. Let's go. By my most common one recently is of Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Oh, we have a lot of Ariel fans here. Some people were Ariel for Halloween this year even. We did like a little Halloween costume thing in the Discord. That's fun. Chat's all dum-dums. Okay, you're same. Affectionately. You have no idea. Eggs come in dozens? True? We think 41 across is butts. Do we actually, though? Oh, wait. No, it's breaks. It's got it. Oh, because of knees. Butts in intrudes. Oh my god, is it actually butts? You might be serious. I thought you were lying to me. But you're actually not. What is dietary product prefix? Nutty? Is that it? And spa? Wait. Okay, hold on. Same here? Let's go. Donuts come in dozens. They do. Moss, even like, okay, so we're probably going to raid Alex is right at the right in my chat. Is also a mod, but he's my husband. So we're probably going to raid him after this because he wants to stream this afternoon too. So he has some Bim Bam alerts, and one of them is one of my favorite things ever. It's a clip of Griffin from when they had a TV show, and he goes, "What's up, everybody? I think dogs should vote." That's one of his alerts. It's one of my favorites. And he made that alert, and I was like, shit, I should have thought to make that. It's genius, man. It's genius. We think fresh eggs? I fucked that. I fucked that so bad. Fresh. I spelled fresh dogs. That's not what I meant. I thought of I think dogs should vote. All right, fresh eggs. There we go. Oh my god. You should just... Last self-promo, you should just check out my TikTok. No, and that's okay. I did ask for the self-promo, so in this case, I'm allowing it. It's okay. I did ask. I have some Lupberry and other Taz cosplay videos I'm very proud of. That's so cool. I had a wild thought if Farmer's Dozen is daughters, but it doesn't fit at all. Jesus Christ. All right, so with fresh eggs, I see face does count. I see Jack coming in with Real. And spa. So fresh eggs. I think Disney nailed it. Gracie Eagles. I don't know what that is. Neutro? Wait, where is Neutro? Oh, is that for Nutty? Is that real? Probably. Echo hasn't led me astray yet. Echo seems a bit more all-knowing than me. Okay, by moi? I love that clip. That's one of his alerts, dude. It's so good. Yeah, 4 down with spa. We got distracted by the raid. Indeed. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, no. It's okay, Jack. I did explicitly ask them at some point. I was asking if they streamed cosplay stuff or not. They're good. They're good. That was on me. That was on me. Oh, my B. Sorry, Moss. No, you're good. You're being a good mod, Jack. I appreciate you looking out. I do. Because you never know on Twitch. Sometimes you get people coming in and it's like, we got to chill out. Yes, there's some of the Hobbits-Giving stuff coming up. That's going to be fun. Fresh dogs, rock the vote. Okay, we think 1 down is face. Why can't we have fresh dogs in a crossword? Listen, we were talking a lot about the feet earlier. We can't be talking about our dogs anymore, guys. It's bad. It's bad. Is this... secreted? Secreted. Okay, wait, we got air pillow. Air pillow coming down. On 15 across. Okay. What the hell is air pillow? I don't know this brand name shit. LA Times? What kind of money do you think I have? 17 across is probably Canadiana? What? I don't even know how to spell that. What is that? Oh, this is oui, like yes. Okay, fair, fair. Jolly pair. What is this? Hideaway? Secreted, not secreted. Is this hideaway? Oh my god. Says coulda, woulda, shoulda. Say. Dude. Chet, they say you speed run these? Did you speed run this? How'd you do? Do you get help? Do you get help or do they just watch? 43 is Squire. I should have known that. That's smart. That's big brain. No, thank you. Appreciate. No, yeah, no problem, Moss. I was genuinely curious. I love finding some good cosplayers. It's a plastic bag filled with air. Is that what they call air pillows? I just call them like airbags, air sacs. Hideaway with an E. All right. Mad Men types. Mm-hmm. Do we still get the Midwestern thing? What is this? L's like 2 L's. Then what is this? Okay. The plural for eagles. That's fair. Used up. Gone. So what is this? Hold on. Let me look at my keyboard. E-preps. E-preps. I got member 69. Nice. Let's go. Hashtag air sacs. Stop. Adreps? Wait, 20 across. This is with an A? Adreps. I don't even know that word. Alides makes sense. Alides. I can get behind that. Near perfect ball game. Oh, I was onto something with the no hitter. It's one hitter because it's near perfect. Okay. They watch and bet on my times. That's incredible. We could have a bet one day. We could do this. This is a speed run. This is as speed run as Alyssa gets with crosswords. Hold on. We could do this every once in a while. It would probably be among the hours. No, you know what? If we went back and I could do like the Tuesday one. I could do the Tuesday one by myself. Hid away, not hide away. Got it. Okay. Ad reps, not adreps. I thought it said adreps. Okay. This is like Santa slap all over again. Okay. One hit. Okay. Ad representatives. All right. I get it. Wait, Oyster Bar. Where's Oyster Bar? Quick question. One of the Discord rules says no self-promo. Is it just like no excessive self-promo? So, Moss, in the Discord, there is a section in it called, it's like stream and socials, I think. It should be under the community section. It's near the top. Stream and socials is where you can self-promo. So if you want to post, socials and streams, that's what it's called. If you want to post any links to like TikTok, Instagram, anytime anyone's going live or something, that's probably the section to put it more like explicitly for sure. Oh yeah, thank you for asking. I don't know what Oyster Bar is about. Architect Saarinen is Arrow? He's Finnish American. Someone did say, I think it was Rick, that sounded Finnish. So are you saying this isn't Hotkey? Am I wrong? Man. Hot Koi in your area. Okay, and then I saw someone say something about, is rend tear? That would probably be correct. Okay. I don't know what Iron Rex is even in reference to. This is Santa slap all over again. Santa slap. A 31 down is Oyster Bar for Mountain Guesser. Okay, thank you. Wait, 31 down. Here we go. Oh! Got it. So, A positive, Oyster Bar. That makes sense. Leafy spots. Good shout. Yeah, that is. Cool. I'm at work, so I joined. But I didn't really get to check anything else. Thanks for the clarification. No, thank you. That's so kind. Thank you. 42. I keep clicking the wrong fucking screen. Okay. Macros? Sure. Give credit to. Give credit to. Okay, so that can mean actually like crediting like in a book or a movie. Or that can mean like money. That can mean money. Like to lend. To give credit to. Could it be lend? That doesn't go with macros, does it? Loan? Damn it! Echo! Come on. I was gonna... Fuck. Not the hot koi. That's how you get catfished. True. Ayo. I feel like oyster bar would be spelled like food poisoning. I was thinking this the other day. We were passing through... There's quite a few like buffet places in one spot that Alex and I sometimes drive past. Has anyone had good luck with buffet places? Because I gotta be honest, like sometimes my anxiety just makes me afraid to like eat there. You know? I don't know. I feel like I don't know if that would be healthy, but sometimes I really want to try it because I like getting a lot of different kinds of food. Also, we have a new rotating, you know those rotating sushi bars? We have a new one coming into the town that we drive into, and I really want to try it, but I'm also kind of like, is that safe? I have gotten food poisoning from sushi before, so I'm a little scarred from it. I don't know. Sight is 45 across. Hold on. Or loan. Okay, no. Damn it, Echo. Continuing from Saarinen. Sorry if I'm getting that name wrong. He designed the Gateway Arch. Oh, that's cool. I don't think it's loan because of the double A. That is true. Let's see what this is. To dupe. Rosewater has to be correct. Could this be A negative? I'm coming back to what y'all were saying. This could be A negative. To dupe. Good call, Disney. Yeah. So let's do sight here. Because I was thinking this could be like catfish, like what Bimp just joked about, but maybe not. Way to think on your feet, Double D. That just reminds me of Ed and Eddie. That makes me so happy. That seems more sanitary than a classic buffet. The sushi ones do. I really want to try it. And it's in a pretty like upstanding, like there's a lot of competition in that area. So I don't think they would just go in with like a shitty sushi bar. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of good stuff there. So they have to compete, right? I really want to try it. Cat's paw? Maybe. It's worth a shot. Leafy spots, that would end in a plural. That makes sense. Slight? Slight of land? Mileage? Leafy spots. The only thing that's coming to my mind is orals. Just like, I don't know why. You guys want to hear a funny... This is a crude joke, but it was funny. Hold on, let me catch up with chat. I thought rare good, not rare bad. The blood type, yes. Catfish was unrelated. No, I know, Bimp, but it just made me think of catfish. Oh, it's Mirage. It's Mirage. Okay. So not orals. I was going to say, there were some streamers I was watching the other day, and they got on to play Peak, and I guess they were discussing on Discord, like, what do you want to do today? And they were like, do you want to play Peak? And one of them responded from their phone, I'm down with Peak. Or I'm down with Peaks. That was it. Or no. It was, they responded from their phone, I'm down with Peak. And Peak was spelled wrong, so it autocorrected. And in Discord for them, it autocorrected to, I'm down with oral. So they kept joking about that on the stream. And they'd be like, could you imagine that? You're just like, all right, guys, what game are we going to play today? Alyssa's a professional joke teller. No, wait, this is good. So in the Discord, they were like, all right, who's down to play some Peek? And then just randomly, this guy comes in with, I'm down with Oral. I just thought that was really funny, and now I can't stop thinking about it. Hence, me seeing that here. Yep. Okay. 34 down. Recommended daily allowances. Okay. Oh, Iron Rex. That has to be it. So what do we think this is? We said Midwestern nice, so that's need. I did see that farther up. Programs. Well, that has to be a vowel, right? It has to be. Sarinen's dad, Elil, is also a well-known architect, designed many famous Finnish buildings like the Helsinki railway station. Wow, that's cool. 45 down is codes. Oh, like codes like what Alex does, like computer shit. 48 down is Bano. Okay, so now all we need is this. We could just do the good old guess. Oral's on the mind. God damn it. Yeah, because they're typically in those individual dishes. Especially if each dish is covered with one of those little bubbles. I feel like if I like fish, I'd be comfy with it. Okay, that's good to know. On that note, I'm going to get going. Need to go buy a whack of tomatoes and whatnot for soup. Aw, Jack, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging. How much is a whack? I'm going to be real. I don't know what a whack of tomatoes is either. So that means this would be Nutra. This is Arbors. Oh! So what's this? Small wading birds. We could do... Hold on. Males. Nails. Bales. Veils. Kales. Dales. Sails. Tails? Damn it! What else is wrong? It's... Oh, duh. Of course that's wrong. Okay, hold on. Hold on, we can do this. March part. A stop? Nope. Oh, wait, I don't want to check the grid all the time. Turn that off. Turn that off. I don't want to be cheaters. Oh, no. Step? Step is good. So what's this? Gales. We could try gales. Nails. Pails. Rails. Probably like a farmer's dozen by Alyssa's measure. 18. Stop. Oh my god. Stale. Okay, hold on. Oh, like many bad jokes. Post-lecture sesh. Nails would make Imani. I think that is a thing. Oh. Okay, it's rails. MRE? Sure. What's this one? Scrubs? Okay, I don't know what CTRS is in reference to, but Scrubs as an operating room, as an ORs? Okay, that was a lucky guess. And this is an elder. Gang. We've done it. And by we, I mean you guys. Well done. Well done. When did you want me to go live? I should probably get to shopping, shouldn't I? What on earth is Conda? I have no idea. I'll probably start wrapping up. Alex, I'll raid you soon. You can go live now. Because I said I'd end between noon and 1. And I do have to go grocery shopping. For those that don't know, yeah, I'll just do a little bit of chatting real fast, wrap up. Oh, it's Q&A. It's not Conda. Can I steal the music? Yeah, you can. GG, everybody. GG. Well done. Well done. I can't believe I said Conda. I've seen Q&A on here before. Conda! Oh, man. Okay. Damn it. Well, gang, Anaconda, Q&A, potatoes, potatoes. Yeah, it's all the same. What is English? Who cares? Who cares about English, right? Stupid. Um, Gang, I can't thank you enough for being here. Thanks for hanging. Talked about feet, had a successful crossword. It's been a hell of a day, hasn't it? Chat, also thank you so much for the raid. That was lovely. Lovely meeting some of your community and stuff. I look forward to popping in on some of your crossword streams. Maybe I can raid you sometime too. Quite cute with you and your husband. Thanks. Yeah, normally my streams do go a bit longer, but I don't know how many times. I should mention this. Self-promo is okay. Hobbits-Giving is tomorrow. Join the Discord if you want to join. I will be walking and eating like a hobbit while we watch the extended versions of the Middle-earth trilogy, The Hobbit. It's going to be great. It will be on my Discord, though. I'll be going live tomorrow just to let people know, like, hey, it's happening, and kind of, like, gather our forces. But the actual movie watching will be done in the Discord. That's why I'm leaving early right now, is because I need to go cook. Did you know hobbits eat 7 meals a day? I have a lot of prepping to do and tech runs, logistics to figure out, and that's okay. That's okay. Talked about feet, had a successful crossword. It's been a hell of a day. Why do I talk like this, man? It's bad. Anytime, yeah, thank you. It was very nice. Now Phil is going live, right? Check the stream calendar. I'll be there for a whole 7 minutes. Disney, I think you're going to love it so much that you're going to come back. I think you're going to love it that you'll be like, actually, I am going to watch Alyssa walk and chat and eat at the same time. It's going to be a riot. Go doing breakfast stream or see you in Discord. No, I don't. Oh, that's true. I haven't figured out if I'm going to do a meal with it. I think I'm going to go live like the hour before, maybe hour to hour and a half before. I don't want there to be too much of a gap, but I'll go live, just kind of like chit chat for like 30 minutes to an hour, have a meal with you guys then. And then at 11 a.m. is when the actual thing, 11 a.m. Eastern is when the actual event's going to start in Discord. I don't know much about Star Wars. Oh my gosh. Since you're walking and eating, it doesn't matter if it's 7 meals, it'll cancel out. Yeah, Hobbit PEMDAS, exactly. Well, that's kind of why I wanted to do the walking thing, is because otherwise, like, I'm just sitting for like 12 hours eating God knows how many calories, which is fine. But like, I'm also trying to train for a 5K. I'm trying to get back into shape. Like, the walking thing was going to help me, you know? So hence us trying to do this. Yep. And I hope it's not too much walking. I don't know. I feel like by the time we get to the Battle of the 5 Armies, there's not a lot of walking going on, so I might be good by then. But we'll see. We'll see. Hi, Isaiah. Oh, man, I'm sorry. We just finished the crosswords, man. We're about to raid out. But hello. Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing well. Nothing like getting ahead of yourself in your brain. All right. Guys, we're going to go raid my husband, Alex, who's live. He wants to do more Dark Souls. He just started playing Dark Souls for the first time ever yesterday. And he had such a grand time with you all. He really was looking forward to playing it again today. So if you like Souls-likes or Dark Souls, you're in for a cozy Saturday. I'll be off. I want to go grocery shop. I hope to see you at Hobbits-Giving tomorrow. Even if it's just for a little bit, I think it's going to be a really cozy time. I think y'all enjoy it. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, for the raids, Pluronko and Chet, the follows. We've got like a sub today. Yeah, thank you guys so much. It means a lot. You and Alex gonna act out the battles? Not this year, but maybe one day. All right, go give Alex a warm, sketchy welcome. I'll see you guys